To provide more variety and evolve different voices and faces, it works well if you're able to show some photos or other short videos. The following video will guide you through setting up some software to do this. Step 1. Download and install OBS Project software to your computer. Go to obsproject.com and download the OBS software for your platform, e.g. Windows or Mac. Save this to your computer and then double-click to install this. This will then take you through a wizard to complete the installation. Once installed, start up the software. On the first run, it will prompt you to run an auto-configuration wizard. Click Yes to this, and then select Optimize for streaming, recording as secondary, and then press Next. Keep the defaults for the video settings and press Next. Then you'll be asked to select which streaming service you wish to use. We will use Facebook Live for this tutorial. Now you will need to enter the stream key. Click the Get Stream Key button. This will take you to Facebook in your web browser. If you're not already logged into Facebook, then you will need to do this. If you want to stream to a specific group or page, e.g. a church group or page, then you must be a member of that group or a designated admin. Now click the Create Live Stream button. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can select who you want to stream to. If you click Share to your timeline, you will see that you can select to share to a group or a page that you manage. However, to test, you can select Share to your timeline and then click Friends and select Only Me. Remember to change this later for your actual broadcast. You will also see options to go live now or schedule a stream for a specific time. I would recommend leaving this and coming back to this later when testing. If you plan to do regular streams, tick the Use a persistent stream key. There are a few settings under stream I would recommend leaving, most as default, but the useful item is Allow Embedding. This allows you to copy some code that you can paste into a page within your website to embed the live stream. This is very useful for those who don't use Facebook, as they can watch by going to the website at the correct time. Also on this page you will see the Stream Key box. Click the Copy button and then switch back to your OBS software, leave the Facebook page open and paste this key on Windows into the box. Now press Next and then click Yes. Once the test completes, click Apply Settings to finish connecting your software to Facebook. If you need to change this in future, you will find this under Settings, Stream within the OBS software. Within your OBS software, you should now see a dark black screen with several boxes below. Let's first look at sources. You will need to add your camera as the first source. To do this, click the plus button and select Video Capture. Enter a name, e.g. Video Capture Device or My Camera, and click OK. You should now see an image from your camera. If not, you may need to select it from the device list. Leave all the settings as default and click OK. You should then be able to use your mouse to resize and position the image to best fill the canvas, the black area of your screen. If you're using an external microphone, you will need an audio capture device for this. Then you will need to add this as an audio input to your sources. You can try testing the video and audio by clicking on Start Recording. Once you've finished your test, click again to stop recording. From the top left File menu, select Show Recordings. This should open another window where you should see your recording and you can double click the file to view and play it. You can now test your stream by selecting Start Streaming. If you switch back to your Facebook live stream setup page, you should now see in the bottom right a stream from your camera. Note you can only see this until you click the Go Live Now button. To test, you can select to share to your timeline and Only Me, then click Go Live Now, and this will create a live stream to your timeline that only you can see. If you have a smartphone, you can check on your Facebook app that you can see your stream. Click to stop on the Facebook page when you have finished your test. If you want others to see your stream, you'll need to change the privacy settings before streaming. When you're ready to do a live stream for real, then I recommend scheduling it and starting 5 minutes earlier. I'll explain why later. Congratulations, you should have completed your first test stream using the OBS software. Now we look at adding scenes. The OBS software provides a way to queue up other scenes, e.g. images and videos, to use during your live stream. For example, it is helpful to have an initial welcome screen to let people know when you'll be going live. Back in your OBS software, find the Scenes box, right-click on the first scene in the box and rename this to My Camera. This will help you identify your camera easily. To add an image, you will first need to create this in an image editor, adding the relevant words and save this as a JPEG or PNG file. This is outside of the scope of this article, but there are plenty of online guides on how to do this if you're unsure. If you're looking for an easy to use free online tool, then I would recommend canva.com. Once you have your image, press the plus key to add a new scene. Let's call this Welcome. Press OK, and in the source box, add a new source. Select Image from the list, and then use the Browser button to locate the image you have previously prepared and click OK. You may need to use your mouse to resize and position this image within your canvas area. Now within the Scenes box, use the up arrow to move the welcome scene to the top of the list. Currently we are in the Studio Mode area. If you're not in this area, click the Studio Mode button on the right. This will show you two areas, one for you to preview the next scene you wish to show, and the other showing what is currently being output when you live stream. If you select My Camera or the welcome scene, you should see this previewed on the left. You have some controls between the two areas to control how the next scene is transitioned, e.g. cut, fade, or even fade to black. It's best to play with these, and you can add other transitions, but I'd recommend you keep it simple and just use these three options. If you'd like to add some music while your welcome scene is in place, you can add another source to this welcome scene and select Media Source. Select a suitable audio file from your computer, e.g. an MP3 file, and tick the loop box. Please ensure you have the correct copyright permissions for any audio file you play. You may remember I said earlier about scheduling your live event for 5 minutes before you actually start. This is so you can show the pre-start welcome scene in case people arrive earlier to watch you broadcast. If you'd like something a little fancier, you can find plenty of countdown videos to download from the internet, although most of these have a small charge. For example, creationswap.com gallery/countdowns. Again, please only use videos that you have permission for. You can also use the same approach of adding a new scene and image source to provide an ending scene with a message and leave running for a few minutes before stopping your stream. Important tip, your mic will still pick up any audio while other scenes are active, so you may want to mute your mic until you're ready to speak. To do this, you should notice one of the meters in the audio mixer moving while you speak. You need to click the small speaker icon next to this and it will turn red to show it is muted. However, you must click again to unmute this before speaking, or no one will hear you. Again, remember to do this at the end of your live stream.